Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Today we are back in this place. We have to go free Grey Rat. I had forgotten about his existence. Whoop, hello. Stop it, stop it. Rude. Rude, sir. I thought he was farther away when I went to attack that one guy. Ooh. Sippy sippy. Can you guys just, like, not for a minute? There we go. Jeez. Rude dude. But we got the Lothric Knight Sword. That sword actually is a very, very good one for us, as a matter of fact. It'll have some good scaling later down the line. I have a knife in my face. Yeah, it's a fashion statement, don't worry about it. I'm curious what that Estus I just got was for, because I didn't kill an enemy. Interesting. Very interesting. So that's that path there. Not quite where we're going down. This path over here leads to something important, but we can't go that way just yet. However, this path over here also leads to something important. Whoop. Aw. Oh. Okay, I can stop being bad anytime now. Ah, yes. Scythe riposts. Some things don't change. Okay, now that I've stopped being bad for the time being. Oh, come on. Scythe hitboxes are something I'm still getting used to. I haven't messed around with them much at all, so I'm not quite familiar. But you, sir. Yes. So let's throw in some rings. This I don't want because it destroys my defense a tad. Sure, it's good for my katana, but not that good. This I'll throw on, and this I'll throw on. Don't need to bother with the Ring of Sacrifice because I never use those things. I don't bother. There's just no reason for me to use them. I am okay dealing with the souls that I drop. Also, we put on a fancy hat. That's why we can actually roll around with the weight that we've got for our weapons now. Switch the hat and the gauntlets. So now we're going to have to go back over to the other area. I'm going to have to drop down one of the corpses I knocked down the other day, because that's important to do. I believe this is the bonfire that I want for that. Or is it this one? I think it's this one. Just do a little bit of shopkeeping on it, and then we'll fight the boss. Just because it's kind of an important thing, and I'd like to give the thing to him sooner rather than later. You get the idea. Yep, it's this one. Interesting. doesn't have the item anymore. Did I just screw myself out of getting that because I forgot to talk to him? And now the bone won't appear? Oh boy. Now I messed up. Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. That's extremely, extremely unfortunate. Wow. Alright then. So... warping into the area didn't have an effect on anything. Maybe talking to him in Firelink first and then coming back will have an effect? Huh. This is not what I expected to happen. I expected the item to appear there, or that it would have, been picked up when I knocked it down the first time, even though I hadn't talked to him.
Oh, and just don't ask.
Wait, I have it?
Goodbye.
It's in the other part of the inventory? Oh. Heh.
Oh.
I'm not crazy, I swear. No, I'm not going to give it to him yet. I need to look and see if there's anything I want to buy. And there is not, other than this. Yeah, that's just about it for now. Cool. Have a bone.
Heavens. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief. You can add... Goodbye.
Yep, okay. So I'm only a little bit crazy thinking that I didn't pick it up. I thought it was a key item for whatever reason. Don't worry about it. I am going to talk to our friend up here. And I might end up killing him later on. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Why am I fat rolling now, though? I swear I was medium rolling before. What changed? But really, though, what changed? Because I put on the master's gloves and my fancy hat. And I swear... Am I really going crazy right now? Fine. Good enough. Good enough. Let's just go fight that boss. Dilapidated bridge. No, Cliff Underside's actually the one I wanted to be at. Whoops. Because now we've got that long run, and I don't want to deal with that, so let's just warp real quick. I'm a mess. I am struggling today, let me tell you. Don't know what's going on with this. Just need to get with the program. Because this path is good because we can go in this direction and there's no enemies to deal with. It's just a nice simple run into the boss. Nice and easy. Except the boss might actually be a little bit of a pain. Do I want to use the great scythe or do I want to switch to the... That's a pretty fair damage difference. Usually it wakes up by now. There we go. Okay, that's fine. This boss and I don't get along well. I've never actually seen it do that attack. I would have liked to attack the elbow right then on that, but I couldn't really get in without getting some damage dealt. Myself, that is. Really? I swear that I was not in range on that hammer and that I would have killed him first. That didn't go well. That did not go well at all. See, the boss and I, we don't get along. We do not get along in any way. But we'll try it this time with a little bit more fire, and hopefully that goes better. Something about this one, I really struggle with it. Every time, every playthrough, I know the strats, I just can't pull them off. Seriously? Thanks, hitboxes, for being fantastic. Why were my attacks just not dealing any damage? Oh, and it's still poison there. That's cool. Thanks, game. You guys saw that though, right? My attacks were literally doing no damage. Like, attacks were in the boss, hitting the boss. No damage. I'm not going crazy, right? Like, I've been going crazy in this video up until this point. But I swear, on this time, in this moment, I was not. So, what even, game? What even? Stuff like this. That's why this boss and I don't get along. Just random things like that happen all the time with it. Can't take it. Hate it. Very, very much. I know there's one that I missed, and there it is. Oh, come on. I had that dodge. There we go. This boss. When it goes well, it goes extremely well. But when it doesn't, everything falls apart. So sad. So terribly sad. He got smushed, guys. That's the end of him. He's dead, Jim. Nothing else to see here, though, so we'll move on. And back in Firelink we are.
Very authentic.
As far as leveling now, we'll add some more decks and call it there.
Farewell, Ashen One, made of.
Still needing some upgrade material. Can't do terribly much without it. Grey Rat is sad.
Heavens.
And I think we can get another level out of Yol.
Then shall be.
As far as what we want exactly, that remains to be seen. More stamina is always good. Especially since we're using a halberd class weapon at the moment. That's kind of important. And we have our backup rapier. You have anything new to say? That's what I thought. Useless to me, don't get me wrong, but still something worth having. Now, let's give that transposing kiln to Ludlith and get something out of it. Now, as far as what we want, We're gonna go for the left eye because there's no point in getting the hammer. And I don't know if I want the spear or the sword. I have the sword already, and I can use the sword on my other build. That said, it's a very good dexterity-based sword. Alternatively, we can just go for the spear, which I have not messed around with at all. It does poison people, so I think we're going to go for it. We're going to try it out and see how well it works for us. And as far as its base, 145 base, that's pretty nice. Like, I can't really complain about that. That's what its special does. Nothing terribly great, but it's a thing. It's a nasty looking spear. That would do some damage. Alright, other than that though, let's use these. We can probably get another level. Oh, no, it's 5,000. We cannot get another level. We are indeed a bit short. Maybe if we use all of them, but I doubt that even still. Oh, well. Maybe not. Maybe it is possible. How close are we? Perfect. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Okay, now let's actually go back. Is it the dilapidated bridge we want? No, it's the cliff underside again. I need to get used to that. We will be needing to go back to the dilapidated bridge once I make a friend. Then that's what we have to go do. So, we are going to make a run for it, basically, because I don't want to bother fighting these enemies. I mean, sure, I'll give that one a poke. But those unfriendly fellows, I have no intention of dealing with. And yet, she is not moving. I'll deal with the dog. And I suppose I'll deal with her if I have to. I'm sneaky. Down the hole you go. Or not. Okay. Cool. And I'll deal with you more later if I have to. And I will, in fact, have to. I just had to aggro both of them, didn't I? Yes, fall down the hole. You know you want to. No? No, you don't want to? Peace. And I am actually going to do a little side path up here super quick. So yeah, going up on that side path actually throws off the tracking of one, and the other one loses its ability to follow you after you go off of it. Random little tip, random little trick, but hey, it gets the job done and it works well. So, Onion Bro, what do you know? Top off the health. Just cuz. And now we go up to make a friend. That's the path we're going to drop off right about... Oh, what's the other side? Huh? Oh no, yeah, it's right there. Pick up a soul. And now we head up around this side.
Who are you? I help any. I help.
He help anytime. So now that we've made a friend, we can actually go back the other path. And now that we're over here, we'll continue going this direction. I didn't get the shortcut, I didn't fight that enemy, and I did not get my cleric lady that I need to talk to. Well, let's go fight a thing. Do I want to use my spear? Kinda.
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now. I seek word of the Knights of Katarina. Fight by your side! Ah!
I'm just gonna not be in the middle of that attack. This thing doesn't use much stamina. I can really spam away with this. That's nice.
That was what you... we... but... Your... long may... well, you...
Can't forget to get the sleep gesture. You can never forget that. Sleep is a very important thing, guys. It's something that you need to remember. Sleep is very, very important. Now, as far as pickups around the area, there are a few, Large Club being one of them. It is useless to us, but it's something worth noting. Otherwise, I actually don't remember what's in this section. I don't remember it at all. We'll take out my bow, snipe down those bodies. That's right, you actually have to hit the string. One pale tongue. And the northern set. This makes us fat roll, though. How's that happen? The bow. I forgot I had the bow on. Guess that one just didn't feel like falling down. That's fine by me. Can't say that I'd mind. Now there's going to be 2 dogs up ahead, so turtle poking is the strat. Those sweet spots though, that damage. It's nice. Okay, there's only 1 dog. The other dog actually will make it back up with us though. So we do need to watch for that. Okay, and now we take this off and put on a throwing knife. Come on down with me, friend. Oh, stop backing up.
Bastard's curse.
Super sneaky. Whoa, no, no. Ow. Thank you for letting me get out of the corner.
Bastard's curse.
I didn't think I'd have the stamina to roll right there. That was actually very concerning. No drop from you either. These guys just don't like dropping anything for me anymore. And I suppose that's fine. They're allowed to feel that way. They're allowed to dislike me. And be unkind, unpleasant, and annoying. Ta-da, Flynn's ring. Oh yeah, we should put that on. It's kind of a nice thing to have. Flynn's ring really won't have an effect on us at the moment. Possibly if I switch that, but even still, it's too heavy. So, Flynn's ring is kind of useless. Other than that, I think that's actually all we came up here for. I think that's about it. Whoop. I thought I could have been cool and made that jump. I didn't hug the corner enough. Oh, man. That was stupid. That was a very stupid death that I just had. Shame on me. This is why I shouldn't try and be cool, guys. Now I need to wait for them to all disperse a little bit. And then I can make a run for it. Ugh. Stupid, stupid, stupid. How did that not hit you? Will this knock it over? Yes, it will. Alright guys, see you later. And this should take me up if I'm not mistaken, but I might end up going down instead. Oh no, we're going up. Okay, we're good. So now I'm going to have to make a nice long run all the way looping back around. just to get those 6,000 souls, because you better believe I'm not letting that go to waste. That's a level. That is, in fact, one level that I shouldn't have dropped the souls for, because I'm stupid and these things happen. But we are getting that back before this episode is over. Like, clearly, that is going to happen. Because I'm stubborn, and it's what I want to do. I knew there was a path over here somewhere. Don't worry about it. Those are going to be the only two enemies that I actually kill. Everything else I will run past. That's what I get for trying to be cool earlier, though. Because really all I had to do was just go in this little side path here. And then everything would have been perfectly fine. I don't think there's anything around on the back side either. Other than that. Now, we go and make a jump over this way. And roll on down. There's my other important ring, though. That's the main reason why we made that run. For a Chloranthy ring. And that puts us out back over here. On this side of things, I don't think there's anything. Praise the sun. Yes. Yes, yes. Of course. But otherwise, we're in a good spot. So all we have to do now, next episode, I will just deal with this. So next episode, will you drop your hammer for me? We are going to pick up at the bonfire we were just at. We are going to go forward through the area, and by going forward through the area, we are going to get a Priestess Miracle Personer of sorts. So, we, in fact, will actually just pick up right from this very spot. Just due to the fact that I actually can't get to the bonfire from here. So we'll stand floating in this cart until the next episode, guys. So I hope you all have enjoyed this one, and I will see you all next time.